guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today you guys are going to be watching me playing the game House Flipper, where I take a ruined house and I completely renovate it. So today I'm actually doing a smaller house. It was considered the burnt house. If you're unfamiliar with the game, you have to purchase a house and then you go through and you clean it up. So you generally have to get rid of garbage, you have to clean flooring and stuff like that, as you can see me doing right here. I also tend to personally like to just get rid of all of the appliances and furniture, as well as the lamps and stuff like that. I just like starting with a completely brand new house, and so therefore I will get rid of absolutely everything until it's bare bones, and then I will start renovating. Now, as you guys have seen me paint the last couple of rooms, I decided with this room that I actually wanted to do some paneling, and I particularly really liked this like bamboo style, so I decided that I was going to do a couple of the walls in the kitchen with this bamboo paneling, and then I was going to continue painting it that like off-white color. Now with this door, I wasn't actually sure if it was going to fit properly on the frame. As you guys can tell, that it had a little bit of a gap between the actual like door frame and the front of the wall, but it looked like that was the best that I could get, so I just kind of went with it and allowed it to sit the way that it was going to, instead of fidgeting with it any longer. Now the next thing you guys will see me do is lamps, and I do these after I paint the walls and do the outside doors because I feel like they're the next portion of the building process and the renovating process, because a lot of times I will actually choose furniture and finish creating a room off of the color of the walls as well as the type of lighting that is in the room. Now with this room, I was actually going for a very like beachy and sunny feel. As you guys saw earlier in the video, I kind of did this lighter yellowish, almost green undertone coloring to the wall, and I wanted to stick with lighter colors. The white and navy blue really reminded me a lot of like nautical colors. It was something that I grew up with a lot. My mother really liked a lot of nautical colors, so like red, navy blue, and white. As well as this like lighter wood tone, I thought would complement incredibly well to the room and the beachy feel that I was trying to evoke within the furniture and lighting. So with the living room, I was still trying to kind of complement that front bedroom, but I wanted to make it feel a little bit more modern. So I went with colors that I know complemented the yellowish, almost brown tone to the walls. So that's why I chose this lighter blue couch piece that sat like in the corner of a room, as well as these gray chairs. These gray chairs I thought fit really well and complemented the blue, but also didn't detract from the yellow wall. And so I went with a lot of furniture that I thought just felt very modern and very chic for the living room. So this is probably my pride and joy of the house. This is the kitchen. The kitchen was something that I actually really struggled with. I couldn't figure out exactly what colors I really wanted for the cabinets and countertops and stuff like that in here. I ended up deciding on this like medium wood color. So this is a little bit darker than the front room wood that we have on the bed frame and on the desk, but it's also lighter than the wood that you see on the doors that lead to the outside of the house. And I decided that this was probably the best combination to complement these beautiful bamboo walls. And I ended up sticking with those and kind of building off of that throughout the rest of the kitchen and its decor. So with the bathroom, I also went for another modern and chic feeling to it. As you can see with this toilet that I chose, it's a little bit more square, so it has that more of the upscale feeling to it. And this shower is probably my favorite shower of the entire game. It just feels very modern and very fresh. As well as this sink that I also chose, I just felt like making it white was going to make it the best looking that it could be for this bathroom. So the next thing that I did was actually add details amongst the house. So I added some books, plants, sitting lamps, and other various items just to make the place look like it was a bit more lived in, because I don't really like it when the houses look so plain and boring. I wanted to make sure that this was decorated and looked nice for my enjoyment and for your guys's as well. kitchen was probably one of the hardest things to actually decorate. As you guys can tell, I had to get a ladder in order to reach to set these things in the cabinet. So this game doesn't have the best stacking or placement capabilities, so you really have to go out of the box sometimes in order to figure out how to actually place things. Like currently, as I'm placing these mugs, I'm actually standing on the kitchen counter because I jumped off of the ladder. So you just have to be really creative sometimes about how you can get to reach things, and it's frustrating, but after you kind of figure out the little hacks and techniques, then it gets a little bit easier and it's not as bad. So as you guys can tell, the outside of the house still looks pretty burnt. So I definitely wanted to make sure and clean that up as well. And there's not really a lot of options for outside paneling. There's really just vertical or horizontal white paneling. So that was what I had to go with. And since this was originally a vertical paneling, I just stuck with the vertical and basically fixed it up and made sure that it looked okay from the outside. And this is the final product. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And if you'd like to see me do another one of these, please leave a comment down below. Other than that, thank you again for watching this, and have a great rest of your day.